First, we moved it to GraphQL and said, hey, GraphQL, give me all the changes that I haven't seen. And the GraphQL response would then send me 1,000 Delta packets to catch up, which is fine with 1,000 packets. But then you got into tens of thousands of packets. And now suddenly your response was so big that it would just crash the memory of your GraphQL servers because you would have hundreds of clients doing it at the same time. And those packets, they consume memory because you've got them in memory like 3 times. We moved to a REST endpoint because we could implement streaming on top of that. So the client would hit the endpoint. The endpoint would then take a streaming connection to the database with a query. And as the database would respond with objects that fulfill that query, the REST endpoint would stream them to the client and then immediately forget. So it would just pipe through to the database. And that made things faster as well as much more memory efficient because you wouldn't, like in GraphQL, you have to wait for the entire response and nicely package it up and then send it to the client. So it doesn't work well if you have a lot of data to send.